bambi ebigambo byemwogera biwulira nsaba ekitali kirungi tekiyita okusaaga sikwinaako buzibu olwali naye jaseki naye ebigambo by'abaani bali olwali sibinaako buzibu muzeeyi dembe eyo olwali muzanyira mugusigala muzibu
Yo me la llama de México.
Sorry for the delay. This is the start of our money match. At seconds, there is money $1,000 for the winner. We are racing to 15. You can have one short timeout before they play. In the meantime, I'm going to request you in just 3 to 5 minutes to stand up for the national anthem. Then, please stand up for the respective national anthems of South Africa. If you can, you may sing along. That is the national anthem of South Africa. If you are watching from South Africa, for patriotism, you may sing along. It's called Nkosi Sikelele. Remain standing national anthem of Uganda. Ronnie Ebinusu. DJ. National anthem of the Republic of Uganda.
Puede
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Break and Finish live streaming platform, where we are having this entire week the tour of Ghana to present it to you in audio and video. My name is Simon Peter Chewe. What has been happening, the formalities, what a moment of pride, of nationalism, of patriotism, whether you are watching from Uganda or from South Africa, when because of the sport of pool, the national anthems are played. And I'm so far seeing it's only happening in these battles and in the World Heibo Championships. I'm yet to see it anywhere. This is Jeremiah Green taking on Simon Nduwula, and he is attempting, no time wasted, to make an apple in his very first frame. It is $1,000 at stake today and tomorrow and on Sunday. Tomorrow he'll be taking on Joseph Kasozi, on Sunday Ibrahim Kayanja, and then there are two battles also confirmed for $2,000 between Ibrahim Sejemba and Caesar Chandiga next week with a pot of this black. The fastest player on the continent starts off with an apple. Jeremiah Green 1, Nduwula Simon 0. Race to 15 for $1,000. Simon is one of the best battle players Uganda has had. I leave around the fact that of late he has not been playing so many battles. He's one of the players with the best winning percentage in terms of money matches. He started his career as a 13-year-old player with Spice Pool Club just after the year 2010. Played for 3 seasons with Spice Pool Club in Tinda, a suburb of Kampala, before being signed up by a team also in the area called the Rock Catalina Pool Club, for whom he played for 1.5 seasons before joining a team also in the neighboring district of Kampala called Wakiso. The area of Nansana club was called Icon Pool Club. He was then signed up by Mambuli Pool Club, for whom he also represented for 1 season before joining Hot Pool Club, a team for whom he played for 3 seasons. Right now he plays for another of the giant teams of Uganda called the Scrap Buyers Pool Club, Nduwula Simon. He is credited with 1 major title, won under the Pool Association of Uganda, the Kampala Open Pool Championship of 2015, but he has also had so many near misses. He reached the final of the PAU Easter Cup, but lost out to Turija Jona in 2018. Also lost out in the National Open Finals. Came number 2 to Banika Mansur in 2018. He has won a host of so many other smaller tournaments privately organized. I lost count, midweek tournaments, as well as tournaments privately organized in different places countrywide. Last year, he wasn't a very big feature in many of the PAU tournaments. Did not get enough ranking points because of not being so participatory. Ended up being ranked 20th in the Pool Association of Uganda, but no doubt one of the best players Uganda has ever produced. He has won so many money matches amongst his victims, most of whom Ugandans: Sulamatov, Alfred Gumikiza, Bwanika Mansur, Lukomwa Hazard, amongst others. Here he is responding to an apple with a very good clearance of his own. Yes, and with this clearance, now Ganda is learning that he is facing a player who is also very good in his own right. Luwula Simon 1, Jeremiah Naido 1. The rest, remember, is 15 and the prize is 1,000 US dollars. It is the very first time that Ganda is stepping foot on Ugandan soil. It is his third day in the country. He arrived in the country on Wednesday evening with Uganda Airlines from the Oliver Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg, arriving at the Entebbe International Airport, where we received him very warmly. At least in his own words, he has told me that he is very, very impressed with the hospitality being given to him by his Ugandan hosts. There he is, this time with a dry break, and the Ugandan fans are celebrating it as if Simon has potted a black himself. Royal Simon has had a few matches with South Africans. He had a money match, a curtain-raising money match with Ishmael Mthethwa in 2015, the time when he was African champion and made a tour to Uganda. Before he faced off with Lokoma Hazard, he curtain-raised with Luwula Simon, and Simon, by the way, won that match. He also went to South Africa in the year 2019 to participate in the All Africa Pool Championships in the Sekunda district in Mpumalanga province. In the individual event, he was eliminated in the round of last 16, lost out to the eventual champion Vishen Jagdev of South Africa. He also participated in the Howley Cup. Just ended the Howley Cup October last year. Was organized in Johannesburg at the Grand Monte Casino Hotel. And yes, he reached the quarterfinals in the singles category. That was a very commendable performance, and he was the best performing of all the Ugandans. He was eliminated by a South African, by the way, Filani Mazambani Nkosi. And then in the doubles, he and his own pair, his own teammate in the doubles category, Kenneth Odong, came third. The tournament, they lost out in the semi-finals to the South African father and son, Abdurrahman Williams and his son. He plays attacking pool. He's offensive-minded, but takes time between shots as compared to his opponent in Ganda. Speaking of Jeremiah Green, he's without doubt one of the best players on the continent, but for most of the time in official events he has not been playing black ball because he was subscribed to the 8-ball Federation of South Africa. But for this year the rules were changed in the country. Now he can participate in black ball events too, even trying out on international events in black ball. But the only time he has faced Ugandans as a national team was
Make sure, Mr. Computer.
the All Africa Pool Championships that were organized in Zimbabwe when he was part of the team. Of course, they defeated the Uganda national team. Luwula Simon successfully sets the black and luckily avoids to foul, but against Ganda, that is most likely not good enough. It is likely to be another clearance. That is what Ganda normally does. The last time Ganda played in money matches against Ugandans during the tour by Chandiga Caesar of South Africa, he defeated the Caesar in the main money match, and it is one of the reasons that preempted his tour. It is one of the reasons why he is in Uganda today and for pretty much the next week. Every time he's on table, the Ugandans just look on and only just pray that he misses. We are at Tickles and Giggles in Chiwatule, a suburb of Kampala, watching an international money match between two of the best players in their respective countries. Jeremiah Green Naido, nicknamed Ganda Ganda, by the way, it means the bulldozer, taking on the Bula Simon, who is nicknamed the computer, a name he got from his fans when he played for Rock Catalina Pool Club. This is Ganda Ganda, taking no time. He hits them balls hard as if he wants them to break. That was a Ganda Ganda kind of clearance, and there he goes. Ganda Ganda 2, computer 1, race to 15. You have to be man enough to remain calm and composed and focused on your game when playing against Ganda Ganda, and he does stuff like that. The breaks have not been so effective. They've been hitting them balls hard, but for the 3 games they've played, apart from the apple that was scored by Ganda Ganda in the first frame, the breaks have not been working out for either of the players. Ganda Ganda is pretty much a one-visit guy. I know that the other players with whom he is programmed to have many matches against, tomorrow, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, they are watching. Tomorrow, it's Joseph Kasozi's turn to test these deep waters. That will go down as a poor shot from Ganda Ganda. The backspin had little energy, even the direction it was a bit misguided. His intention, that red ball near the white ball, he wanted to put it in the corner pocket on the left of your screen, but here he is, having played himself into some kind of trouble. Maybe he'll want to do a sharp cut, try to put red ball in the center pocket. He does exactly that and fouls. Advantage, computer. Yesterday, Ganda Ganda participated in a weekly comp that was played right here where we are, and he lost out in the quarterfinals to Uganda's seed number 5, Lawrence Sengonge. Computer, I would say, deliberately kept himself out of that tournament to keep himself focused on this one. He's not playing any bad at all. He has lost 2 frames. One was an apple. The second one, he attempted a wonderful clearance where he just by a whisker missed potting the black, and Ganda Ganda made a wonderful clearance, a deserving clearance it was. So the game is living to its hype. I know that all of you who are watching are so far having a very good time. In the meantime, thank you for always loving this sport, giving the publicity to the sport that these guys always need when they are showcasing their skills. Over 1,000 are watching, and yet only 3 games have been played. This one is just the 4th. It shows that the sport has enough publicity, even though in the mainstream media we are not yet fully there. Although we are there, at least on social media we can afford to compete with the other major sports. And that is exactly what this sport needs. Thank you very much. And also for always watching the stuff every time I myself go live. This is a miscue from the computer. And with Ganda Ganda, he is very unforgiving. Whether you foul after he snookers you, whether you miscue, he will not forgive you. He will simply run you down. And the computer knows that he's about to go 3-1 down. Very lovely backspin with a big skill on it. Ganda Ganda 3, Computer 1. Race to 16. He is starting to silence the crowd. And now they are cheering his clearance. Shoutouts to guys watching from the district of Mbarara. I'm with ex-Rubber who traveled all the distance from Mbarara, more than 300 kilometers just to watch this game. That is the amount of passion that these Ugandans have for this sport. They are supporting Computer, definitely. So far they are not very happy. Thank you for watching, guys, and greetings to all of you, the Mbarara Pool fraternity, Modern Pro, Modern Aguma, Rutura Evideo, Prince Aine Matsiko, and all of you. For once, Ganda Ganda fails to pot, and opportunities like these ones, Computer must take them. He is a very good shooter, but he's facing an even better shooter who takes no time punishing mistakes. James Mosuso, thank you for watching from Turkana in Kenya. And again, Simon misses. You are tempted to think that he is destabilized mentally by some of the clearances that Ganda Ganda makes. This is where a player needs to have a moment or two outside, just to refresh and regain himself, then come back and deliver again. There is no prize for guessing what is next. It is now 4-1, Ganda Ganda in the lead against the Computer. He is the fastest player on the continent, I am sure about that. The fastest ever Apple, fastest ever break and finish I have ever recorded was him. He did that in a match. I think it was against Victor at the Queen's double elimination comp in Bulawayo. Computer to break. He has lost 2 games from 2 unforced errors, and yet he again fouls on the break. It is the easiest thing to predict when Ganda Ganda is the guy on table and you foul on the break. The next thing to happen is the easiest to tell, and the Computer knows it, and the fans know it. Not exactly what Ganda Ganda intended to have, but the effect of that shot, he now leads all reds and all yellows relatively well positioned, meaning that he must now finish the game or else he's likely to be punished. Look at that red, maybe he will play it. He goes for yellow, changes his mind. White ball will bounce off 2 or 3 cushions. The interception of the movement of the white ball by Simon's red will affect Ganda Ganda's rhythm, but he always has a recovery shot like that one. He puts himself in trouble and makes a wonderful shot to get himself out of the same trouble he has put himself in. That is another situation of trouble, playing that yellow ball against the cushion, the one he's playing near. He goes for the center pocket. What will he do about that yellow ball? Not yet. Now he surely has the plan. He will draw the white ball backwards, but in side motion, moving rightwards, such that he gets a good grip to put the last yellow in that corner pocket. He goes for a different skill and doesn't pot. There is some space. There is that red ball closest to your screen for Simon. Some space between it and the jaw of the pocket. Maybe he can pot it. Maybe he will want to play a combination shot to open up the pocket, which has the yellow ball packed there. Does exactly that and effects exactly that. Shots like that are some of the reasons that his fans nicknamed him the computer. A safety shot would be an option here. He indeed plays a safety shot. Guys, Simon has put himself in a position to most likely win this frame whether or not Ganda finds his yellow ball. The Ganda I know will try to find the angle with as much energy as possible to give himself a chance to pot should he find the yellow. Ganda in trouble here. What can he do? Finds the yellow ball. Almost sunk it in. He is a reason to believe that when you are in problem, there is always a solution. Lovely skill. He will definitely go slow, but he has been missing shots like these ones out of pressure. This time he calms himself, drags the white ball, pulls one back. Simon Lobola 2, Jeremiah Naido 4. The rest is 16. Mobs Mush, thank you for watching. Shout outs to you. Amos Tumusime. Ganda breaks, sinks in one red ball, and he will definitely be going for the reds. One up Dennis Tedzere Bekete. Ganda closes the table. He's playing reds, not exactly the cue ball he wanted to give himself. He has already demonstrated that every time he's in trouble, he finds a way out. Mbosolo Love, thank you for watching. Pino Morozzi. Ganda in attack. Clearances like these ones are what he lives off. He will draw the white ball backwards. Big backspin. It is a miss. The fans of Simon here at Stickles and Giggles now chant, a chance is a chance. Of course, utilizing this one won't come easy, but if Uganda has players who can clear a game as bad as the yellow game Simon is faced with, then Simon is one of them. Cliff Kabengele, Valeria Crush, Lennon Mohan, Romano World Limited. Oh, Romano, my good friend, thank you for the wonderful service during the PAU end of year competition. It was very nice meeting you for the first time. Mobs Mush, George Mabaso, John Duron Cabo, Darren Fabian Fauci. What can computer do? 2 yellows down, 5 to go. One of them is frozen. Others look tricky. He pops and opens up like computer normally does. The look on Ganda Ganda's face is a sign of appreciation for computer's own set of skills on the pool table. He plays himself now in some trouble by the fact that the cue ball is frozen, almost frozen, against the question. How can he get himself out of the trouble? He doesn't, and he fouls. A sign of a player who is not yet done with nervousness of the weight of the opponent he is facing, the expectation on him, and the occasion itself. Very unforgiving shooter is Ganda Ganda. Accurate. Takes no time, almost doesn't aim at balls. Sometimes you need to tell him to slow down as he shoots. If Simon is to relook into how he has been losing the frames, the majority of the frames he has been losing, he will think that if perfecting his shots, avoiding unforced errors, has a chance in this match. Etienne Alanakila, Jonathan, American Luz Pimville, another dry break. Ganda Ganda punishes fouls, he punishes misses, he punishes dry breaks, he punishes everything. You have a good chance when playing against him when you are utilizing each and every chance you get on the green bed. He is such a clinical shooter. To make things more interesting, he takes very little time between shots. He is the fastest player I have ever seen. The other player who is also fast but not anywhere near as fast as Ganda Ganda, whom I know, is Stanford Griven Jinta. He will make a sharp cut on the yellow ball. White ball can even open up the black ball. He doesn't need that opening. He just plays it to perfection, winning very easy. He is making this table his own and is clearly enjoying himself now. Ganda Ganda 6, computer 2. Differences between these players have been pretty clear. Ganda Ganda is shooting better, breaking better, punishing mistakes better. Someone help me count apples and the single visit clearances from both players. If the clearances, the two clearances that computer has had to win this in this match are to go by, you would think that he's skilled enough to have a chance in this game. The problem is if he allows Ganda Ganda to have an insurmountable lead. If the lead goes from 6-2 to 7-2 and then 8-2, you think the game will be done. But if he takes one game at a chance, if he waits for opportunities given to him by Ganda Ganda like this one and starts taking them away, he will clearly have a chance. For instance, in normal training and practice, he will take down this frame without any difficulty. But in a money match of this level, with hundreds watching you at the venue, supporting you, but also putting you under pressure, thousands watching online, national anthems being played at the start, it is not business as usual. Lovely skill this. By drawing the white ball backwards, a backspin will create a natural movement of a white ball like that. He can either pot in a direct shot or pot the black off the yellow. He goes for direct shooting and sinks in the black for the third time in the match. Simon Lubula 3, Jeremiah Naido 6. Race to 15. Simon needs not only to be shooting well, he needs some luck because he has been so unfortunate on the break, and yet he has been performing a multitude of unforced errors which have given away at least 4 games, cheaply you would say, to an opponent of the mantle of Ganda Ganda. This time round, the computer puts a ball on the break. Tomorrow, Ganda Ganda continues with his tour of Uganda. We are moving to the next district called Mokono at Roxbury, village of Chiwanga, to take on another of Uganda's fine shooters in Joseph Kasozi. For today, focus is on the computer.
Let's go.
Very good shooting. He gives himself chance to pot and open up the game. He does exactly that. That is quality stuff from computer, and luckily for him, he finds himself partially snookered. He cannot pot red in a direct shot. Maybe he will go for a bank shot to the center pocket and misses. Like you've been seeing, the umpire confirms that it is a foul. Ganda Ganda with 2 visits, and what is coming up next, there is no prize for guessing. The fact that Ganda Ganda plays his free shot by having computer's red ball frozen is testimony that he at least respects his opponent. He's such a giant of the sport, not just in size, but also in performance and achievement. he is shooting well. A child born in Durban in South Africa is tormenting the city of Kampala thousands of kilometers away. He goes for the bank shot, makes it 7-3.
How much is it? There is a chip which the computer there is a chip. This is a
So the regulations are that after 10 games the players have timeout. I want to talk to. Let him introduce himself.
Yes. Uganda Marara, extra material. Pandy things are going here with Peter Chove, the number one. I wanna send shout outs to Grace, Director Podium, big up on yourself. All Marara people, Rastam Kubadea, Sula CD, Amoni, Moima Keith, all players of my club, you know. Big up on yourself and all people who are watching Peter Chove on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you very much. This is extra material. Ganda is taking on computer and it's so nice. The guys, I hope you have seen this game. He could have put it like center, but he made it a double shot. Peter Chove, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, still going on.
Yes, he traveled over 300 kilometers. That is about 7 hours on the road simply to watch computer versus Ganda. That is the fanatism of the Ugandan fans. Yes, once again, 7-3, Ganda in the lead. The live stream continues on YouTube. For Facebook, we are having a 2-minute break, and then the live stream will continue. But if you still want to enjoy your chat, it will continue on break and finish YouTube. Breaking off for just 5 minutes.